Welcome to another episode of Apartment Saturdays, and I decided to take a break from foreign films to talk about the Jurassic Undead. A really shitty, I don't even want to say B movie, maybe C? Or D? Or is there even a class below that? Like, it's just that laughably bad in terms of its effects. Its budget is just, can't be that high. And I suppose someone I should give the movie some mercy, because, it's some independent filmmaker, but at the same time, the story's dumb. Like, how does the mad scientist take over the secret military base by himself? How does he set up all these missiles and bombs, and has them ready to go all over the world and spread his stuff that turns people into zombies? How did he pull all this off by himself? Because we don't see him having any help. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, how does any of that happen? Okay? Like, if your plot doesn't make sense, it's hard for me to really care about anything else going on. And then there's just characters that make really baffling, dumb decisions in the film. Like, one of our elite redneck mercenaries or government commandos or whatever they want to call them, because in the back of the box, they're mercenaries, but the movie calls them, like, an elite commando squad or something. Decides to throw down his gun when he has to fight a zombie dinosaur and decides, I'm going to fight this T-Rex in hand-to-hand combat because it's got little tiny arms. There's no way he can beat me in fisticuffs. Like, it's got a giant mouth full of teeth. Like, it shouldn't be trying to punch him or tail him. It should be just trying to bite him in half. And I can only assume they don't have him shoot at because I guess they went and got the money to splurge on a mechanical dinosaur. They threw on some skin stuff. So they spent some money, or basically all their money, on that one effect, because a lot of their other effects are just so laughably bad. They look like, a pre-production, startup, for Tremors or something. Like, it's just that low budget. Like, I remember making fun of one of the Tremors movies, and acting like one of the effects they show was an actual, production effect for the movie when it was finished. And like, no, they're just showing a pre-production thing about how they're doing it, and they decided, to cut that scene involving one of the graboids like going straight through some water like it can swim super fast. And they're like, you know what, we're going to cut that effect because it doesn't seem like it's going to be very good or believable, based on how these monsters have worked in the past. But the Jurassic Undead, that level of effect is sort of the standard expected effect. And while it's hilarious that they decided to go with effects that obviously bad, at the same time, it's just, why couldn't you spend more of your money on better effects for CGI and then just forgot the mechanical dinosaur? Like, spend your money wisely, Because at least then your characters wouldn't be making as many dumb decisions or baffling decisions that tend to hurt the movie as a whole if you start to think about it at all. And then there's the fact that basically all the characters are so hateable. Like the mercenaries, you got ones that will point guns at people for no apparent reason. You got your other ones that, don't really have much of a personality at all, so who really cares if they die? You got your civilians that wander into a bad situation that are meant to be techies that, are also so hateable between each other that, just like, can someone please just kill them? That it's hard to really, mourn anyone dying in this film, or that basically the entire world ends with, basically being destroyed by a meteor and zombie gas being puked all over the surface of the planet by this mad scientist bombs and missiles. That the movie basically ends, with the people that supposedly survived, obviously being turned into zombies, doesn't come across as horrifying. It just comes like, oh, well, I guess they got theirs, because they didn't deserve to live either. So yeah, the movie's just, awful. I honestly couldn't recommend people pick this up even for $1 unless they wanted to laugh at some of the bad effects. Because otherwise, it's just, please make it be over soon. Until next time then. See ya.